Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from Speras. Now this here is their T1, comes in this box. Now my box suffered some pretty good damage through shipping, so we're going to go ahead and show you the specs now. And we're going to zoom in on the specs, and as you can see there, 1200 lumens on the highest output. Now this is a dedicated thrower, so that's why the lumen output is not going to be as high as some of your other lights. Now if you need more time to read those, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise, we're going to open it up and see what's in. Take everything out here. Here's the user manual. Again, specs there. And you have 2 O-rings and 1 lanyard. It also comes with a holster. Now this is an open-end design, does have a D-ring and double stitched material on there, really nice. Padded on here, feels good. Long barrel. So now we're going to go ahead and take it out here. There it is. Really like long barrel lights. Come in really handy. Use as a weapon if you have to. Got that tactical ring on there. Hold it like that if you have to. A little bit of a tactical style there as well. Does have a side switch. Yeah, it's pretty flush with the body actually. A little bit of heat sinking here, and a little bit here. But even if the light heats up, where you're going to grip it at is going to remain relatively cool. It's another reason why I like long barrel lights, especially if you're carrying them for long periods of time. Now there is a little scratch guard resistant film on there. We'll remove that now. A little bit of a strike bezel action on here. Tail clicky. No knurling on the barrel of the light, but I don't see any issues with you mounting this to a rifle as well. Style and design on this is very nice. You can table stand that if you need to. Wouldn't recommend it though. The machining and finish on this is very nice. Now this here has a little LED on it that has a battery level indicator. It will be blue, yellow, red, and then blinking red when it recommends you to charge that battery. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at that deep smooth reflector. Now this is running the OSRAM LED, but on their website they don't list it as any kind of a model number. They just says a customized OSRAM LED. So that's all I can give you at this point. Try to give a real good picture of that. So now let's go ahead and open this up and I'll show you the batteries. This is a complete kit. Comes with everything you need. So that's nice. Start with the tail spring there. That is a heavy duty dual spring. And you want to remove this protection piece here. Now we'll take the batteries out. Runs on two 18650s and they're provided here to you. These are 2600 milliamp. They are the USB ported batteries, so that's nice. That way you've got easy charging on the go. These are 2600 milliamp. These are a 10 amp cell. These are protected, so it should provide you plenty of run time. I'm going to show you the head of the light, and we'll show you the head of the light. Get my camera to focus there, and heavy duty as well on the head. Alright, now we're going to put it back together. Alright, now let's go ahead and put the batteries in. A little bit of grease there on the threads as well. So now let's go ahead and get started on the UI. Alright, so now they've got it all back together. Now let's go ahead and activate the light by hitting the tail switch. That is pretty low. Now it's going to be up close, going to have that donut effect on the beam, which is normal, but once you pull it away it will disappear, trust me. Alright, so now we're going to go through those light outputs here, simply clicking on the side switch. And that is bright. 1200 lumens. Impressive light output on that. OSRAM LEDs are really making their mark. Again, simply clicking to go through those light outputs. I'm going to put it on about right there. Go over the beam. As you can see there, donut is gone once you start pulling it away, but just look at this sharp cutoff on that spill. Isn't that amazing? Nice. Super focused on that hot spot there. I'm not really seeing any bleeding. This thing is going to have some really good throw. I can see it right away. And then now we're going to go ahead and go back down to the lowest light output. Now we can go ahead, if you do want to get the special modes, you can double click to get strobe. And that is a variable speed on that flash. Double click again will get you SOS. Now if you double click again, it will go to a so now one click will turn the light back to the regular UI, and you can go up from there just like that. Now it's nice that you can also set this up for tactical purposes. So if you want to turn it off and just use it as a pressure switch, just like that. Once you have it on, you need it to stay on. Full press that. And that's all there is to this light. Really nice to be able to go from the tail if you're looking for the tactile feel of it. It is a long barrel, so it's going to stick out quite a ways. But if you're mounting this on a rifle, you'll be able to reach that power switch a lot easier as well. Everyday carry, just like that. Hold it down here. This will get warm as you use it. No worries, you have the cooler area of the light down here. Alright, well, I'm super excited to take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Speras T1 dedicated thrower. I'm going to turn it on, see how it does. And as you can see there, got a good battery level indicator. That there is 35 feet to that water spout. 65 feet there, as you can see it on there. That tree a little wet from the sprinklers, so it's a little bit harder to see. There it is on the fence, almost like a laser beam. We're going to go to the next level here, see how it does. Spills come alive, as you can see. Fence line, tree line, and even at this light output you could see those playgrounds across the park. Look at that. Playing around with this before I started recording, and it hit the farthest palm tree in my testing area, which is incredible. 138 feet to this tree of life, with these, of course, 238 feet to the tree behind it. Those trees are quite a ways further, making that. There it is on the school. See how the beam doesn't really change much. First palm tree, second one. Usually make those at this light output. Let's go to the next level here, see how it does. Trees way out there. Farthest palm tree there. Closest one. Of course, the school. This thing just outshines. For its size, it just outshines my expectations. There it is there. Sorry about the water, but this thing just shoots through it. Hits that other tree out there. Look at that. Now it's almost there to the furthest tree, but just not yet. But you'll see it. Tennis courts out here. Again, look at the spill. Tree line, fence line. Let's go to the next level here. See how it does. Do a beam profile here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The throw on this. See those trees way out past the playground? There's the first one, and here's the second one. Crazy bright. Trees way out there in the distance. Definitely an extreme thrower. Look at that. Trees are way out there past the park. Here's the furthest palm tree right there. Look at that. See it lighting it up with these. Incredible. Now, I'm not a huge fan of dedicated throwers, but this one here is amazing. First palm tree, look at it. It's just like right out of the dark sky. There's the second furthest one. It's crazy. We'll do a before and after here. Alright, we're going to end on the furthest palm tree. If I can get it over there through the water. Yep, there it is. Incredible. Alright, hope you enjoyed those night shots. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Incredible performance on this. Definitely a super thrower in my opinion, especially for its size and weight. You know, some of these other multi-cell lights, they have a lot of batteries on them. They get heavy after a while. But this here, this is really easy to carry. You're not going to get bombarded with the weight. Especially if you're walking for an hour or something, you'd be surprised how much more convenient this is compared to one of those bigger throwers that have more batteries on it. I've really got to take my hats off to Speras. This is really a attention getter for me. I hope I was able to show you those as well in those night shots using 4K. This is gives it no justice to the eye. Is the best way to really get a view of this performance. As far as build quality, I'm not seeing any issues whatsoever. It's really a nice quality. The OSRAM LED is definitely a contender out there. So we kind of might see kind of Cree and OSRAM kind of also with luminous. Might be a battle there as well, which is nice. Keeps the prices down. Now, this being a long barrel light, it's not going to suit for everyday carry, but if you're needing something for duty, or if you're needing something, if you have a large piece of land, you're a farmer, this is definitely going to shine more than enough. 1300 meters I think is what this does, and that's impressive. And you can use this as a weapon if you need to. Looks great in the holster, open-end designs, carry that on your belt. That's another plus. Now, this one did not include a USB charging cable, but that micro is a very common, so I'm sure you have a cell phone or another device that takes that so you can charge your batteries. This total with the 2 batteries is going to give you plenty of runtime. Now, of course, if you buy upgraded cells with higher milliamps, you're going to get even better runtime. Just a really nice dedicated thrower. Now, they are not my favorite type of beam, but if it's something that I needed, this is something I would definitely look at, and it's actually priced very reasonable. I want to thank Speras for sending me this to review. Really an impressive light. If you think this T1 is impressive also, I will leave a link down in the description area where you can get this. Also, a special discount will be down there as well. That'll help save some money on this light. Flashlight kit, that is, just in case you might be interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these lights from Speras to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.